So he raised his 5 fingers and said, if you know the 5, then mother, that is a stress management way. He taught the 5 panchaboothas. Just with 5 fingers, the whole Vedas became so simple. She cried and said, why don't you start a school? So that everybody will easily learn. They don't need to learn the stuff Vedas. So she initiated the first Gurukula. And that's why we all learn in Gurukula system. Even Bhagavan Ram, Bhagavan Krishna, they all went to ashram and they learned with panchaboothas. You would have seen in serials, they first learn only panchaboothas. So that's the way to stress manage. And then the next person who asked this important question was Arjuna. Because when you are in stress, what happens is you don't have clear thinking. He was in deep stress. He did not know whether to fight a war or not fight a war. He asked Bhagavan Krishna, I am not able to take decision. Krishna said, you are in deep stress. You meditate. He said, this is war field. How can I meditate here? I am not able to focus my mind. You tell Krishna. Again Krishna showed Chin Mudra. That is why in Gita he is praised as the one who showed Chin Mudra and explained Arjuna in less than 5 minutes. And that Bhagavan Vyasa explained in 700 shlokas. You all will be wondering, right? How 700 shlokas he would be talking a stress management course when everybody is ready to blow the conch and fight the war. But with 5 minutes he was able to do it. I will try my best to follow what Kapila Maharshi did and Lord Krishna did. He said, this is the body. This is the representation of body. We will never like to call anybody like this. Come here. Meaning, you are like an animal. And this finger is the mind finger. That's why every ritual we tie pavitra, correct? Pavitra. Any puja you do, Pitrubali and all, you tie here. And you know somebody wants my mind to be pure and controlled. That person is sitting and now controlling the computer. She put this ring on me, wedding ring. So that is why this finger represents mind, mana. Jala tattva, this is Prithvi tattva. Everywhere in the world, this is followed, correct? Even in America, he may be an atheist, he might be a Christian, he might be Muslim. Will he say wedding ring not in this finger? It is Hindus ritual, will we wear in this finger, this finger? No. All over the world everybody wears this. But nobody knows why. The third is the highest, that is Buddhi. So this body will not listen, will not do anything. So when we do yoga, as he beautifully narrated, focus on the leg, focus on the knee, focus on the abdomen. The body is the thing which the mind follows. So he is making the guided meditation to focus on the body so that the mind follows the body. Next with Buddhi, we are making the mind stable, focused on, this is Agni Tattva. This is Vayu Tattva. So that from there it comes to breathing. 5 Panchabandavas are also like this. Nagula, Sagadeva, Arjuna, Bhima, Yudhishthira. So much to talk on this. Again, my weaknesses, I talk too much. So I may stray away from the topic. So finally, breath is the one we hold. We are having control only till the breath. 1 second the breath is gone, our whole connection to the body is gone, the world is gone. So that is why in hospital when the doctors, I am sure all major doctors here, I am very fortunate to be in this place to talk. All drips, everything, medicines, everything failed. Last what they will give? Ventilator, the oxygen. That's the final thing that they can give. So that is what Arjuna was guided by Krishna. He said, you are looking at your relatives who are born with you. You are looking at emotionally at your grandfather and your relatives, emotional bondage, and you are not able to fight with them. Third, your knowledge, intelligence was given by a guru, so you are not able to fight with the guru. But these three are only relative. This is not permanent. Permanent is your Jivatma Shakti, and this is Bhagavan. Don't be connected with these three. Then you will not be doing Dharma. If you are connected with these three, your Jiva Atma Shakti, then you will be confused, you will be having stress. If you declutch yourself from the body, mind and intelligence and connect with Bhagavan, you are doing the right action, right thinking, right action, and you will be doing Dharma. Don't you think Arjuna would easily understand this? Arjuna became very clear. He got into the warfield and rest is history. So now I will quickly go through the presentation. Already I mentioned it. Next slide please. So this is basically the panchaboothas. So everything in our system is panchaboothas. Treatment, 4 varnashramas, panchayat. I can narrate hours and hours that everything in our culture is based on 5. If you know the 4, you will automatically know the 5th one, Bhagavan. Next slide please. Next slide please. So what is stress? We have everything in 5 levels. Even stress is in 5 levels. Body level, you eat junk food, you overeat, you eat after sunset, you stress your body, you stress your mother. Who is a mother organ? Liver, sorry to say. Liver is a mother. Everybody is right, but because liver, whatever food you eat, the doctors know that everything gets absorbed and goes through a vein called portal vein. It goes directly to the liver, correct doctors? And then from there only it goes everywhere. If we want to go to US, you have to get down in any airport or you have to get down in a port. Only in a port. Here also port only. Why? Because the port will check everything, customs clearance you have to do. Same thing, anything you eat or drink, everything goes to the liver. Like the mother, anything comes into the house, our mother will know. Father will not know anything. My wife says, I don't know whether how many shirt, pant I have, but she knows everything in the house like every mother. What is not good for our body, immediately liver will clear out through the kidneys. So again the 5 things happen. So first we overload and stress our body physiology. So all diseases comes. Next is in the emotion level, we have over expectation. The moment the child is born, I remember we went to see a child. The mother is asking us, first day, it's not a joke, that sir, tell me what should I do because I want my baby to become a collector when he grows. We said, just today only he was born. So that is our nature, over expectation with everybody. Expectation with our children, expectation with our parents, expectation with our spouse, husband or wife, with friends, siblings. Everywhere we go, we have only expectations, and that becomes an emotional stress. Third is fear of future. Always we are fearing future. You know that is causing an intelligent blockage. It stresses the buddhi. When you have fear, that's it. You will not know how to make decision. Again, it is in physiology, you'll see all that. Next is, so these three constantly we have, but we don't know what is the reason for this. It's all kala, time. So when I start from Chennai to attend the meeting, the time factor comes. Oh, will I be on time? So that's the most reason for all of our stress. 100 years back, nobody looked into the watch. They looked at only the sun. Relaxedly they were doing, no time bound. After we got the Western influence, everything is time bound. But really we don't follow time. Those days, they were not following on time, but they will eat correctly on time, sleep on time. We now unnecessarily see time, but we don't follow time. That is the irony. So that is why we are having stress. Then last is rest and balance. Vata, pitta, kapha is based on the 5. If Bhumi Tattva and Jala Tattva increases, it is kapha. This is pitta, this is vata. So all these are to be in a balance. So if we think too much, vata increases, which is I'm going to show. Next slide. So when we have overload in our body, then we are stressing pancreas, liver, and also steroid hormones, and that results in diabetes and all the metabolic disorders. Next slide. When we have too much expectations, cortical steroids also increase, which we want to clear up. That's what here you are doing, clearing up. Is Jala Tattva. When we don't do it, kidney disorders happen. It's a stress for kidney. Then when we have the stress in the intellectual level, fear of future, we are angry. When somebody doesn't show on time, doesn't do on time, we are angry. And that's why we are saying in Tamil and Malayalam, vaithiyam. Or when somebody buys a BMW car, or somebody buys a new sari, very expensive sari, expensive hand baggage, then something happens in our stomach, and that's Vairakadi. That is inflammation. And now modern science is saying our second brain is in the gut. So that causes inflammation. Oh, okay, that is the second brain I am talking about. So all that in the gut, there is an important organ. See, when we do checkup, everybody does checkup of the heart, lung. What is complete checkup we all do? You will tell the doctor, please tell if my brain is right, if my heart is good, kidney is good, liver is good. But there is one organ everybody forgets. What is that organ? Intestinal gut bacteria. See, our kidney is only 200 gram or 300 gram. Our heart is only 600 gram. But there is one major organ which is 1.5 kilo. We forget that. And that is the gut bacteria. There are more bacteria than our human cells, that they are 1.5 kilos, and now modern science is testing that. And thanks to my wife also, she was instrumental to start this gut microbiome test in so detail oriented at Amma Genomics, that we see that for every problem, for stress that we create, we can see what bacteria has changed. Next is breathing. So when we are in a stress, we will hold on to our breath, and that will decrease the lymphatic circulation. So blood circulation is there, but nobody talks about lymphatic circulation, but nobody understands that lymphatic circulation is where all the immune cells, WBC, and all the T cells, B cells, antibody producing cells are circulating. That can be pumped only by breathing. Blood circulation, who pumps? Heart. But who pumps the lymphatic circulation? Breathing alone. Breathing only will circulate the lymphatic circulation and also exercise. So that is why pranayama and all these exercises will give a good flow of lymphatic circulation. Instead of that, what we are doing is what I am going to say next. So the brain is rest and sleep. If you don't take rest, who will give you rest? Hospital people. You have to pay them. Your wife or your children, everybody will tell, freely we are giving you bed to sleep. But we say no. I want to pay and sleep. So we go to hospital and take rest. Within 5 days, 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, we pay that. So again, because of time, I am not going into the detail. As soon as we stress, all these disorders come. We are getting more children diagnosis happening in Amma Genomics. Very, very, very sad. More autistic children, hyperactivity children, children with continuous fits. We saw, my wife said, don't show me all this. She cannot bear the pain. A child only 8 months old, continuously it is having fits. Every 10 minutes it is having non-stop fits. They are giving steroids, nothing is happening. They did test with us. I told, we started even checking in breast milk, polyphenols, how much you have. We have been treating infertility cases 5 times, 6 times, 8 times. They have gone for IVF, wasted 20-30 lakhs, still not successful. We are able to do that with these polyphenol tests because our mothers said food is the medicine. If kitchen medical store is closed and we give it to Swiggy, then we have to pay in medical store the medicines. So that's what is happening. Next slide. So in COVID alone, 500 crore pills have been purchased by Indians alone. Vitamin C. What idiotic thing we are doing. Our culture, if you look at it, all the devatas, bodyguard, security guard, Karpanda Swami or Madaswami, Muniswami or Kali, Bhadragali, what they will have in their sword? Lemon. Every day we have to drink lemon. Is anybody drinking? No. Everybody panagam, panchagam, 5 things we have to add, all panagam, right? You heard of panagam given in all Narasimha temples, Ayyappa temple. Every day you have to drink panagam at your home. Then COVID will not affect you. But instead, we are buying pills. Again, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about food. I'll quickly skip. Food is medicine. Boston, this year they are conducting the first conference. All allopathic doctors are conducting this conference, food as medicine. Because everybody is understanding that we cannot just eat pills and cure disease. No disease has been cured. It's only a temporary fix, which is what all these are gone now. Instead, in US and in India, next slide, you will see that all the food grocery stores, if you go to a grocery store in US, what will you see is big section is all the vitamin pills. So that is also happening to us. Next slide. So this is what I said, our mother's kitchen, medical store. Next slide. So finally, it started 100 years back with herbal pills, then it became vitamin pills, mineral pills, then probiotics, prebiotics. Now finally we have ended with fecal pills. You heard of this? Such a disgusting thing. You will say yucky, you will say please don't tell this in the lunchtime. So like when somebody has unhealthy blood, let's say platelet is low. Now, if my finger is pricked, I have a drop of blood, I do like this, what she will say? Don't splash on me, right? But when somebody is unhealthy, what they give? 1 unit of blood. 200 ml of blood is pumped into our body. We will say, Aki? No. So, why? Because somebody's healthy blood, when given to an unhealthy person, that unhealthy person will become healthy. Same with kidney or liver transplantation, all that. Now in US, what they have found is, if a person is having allergy, going to skin dermatologist, they'll apply all the lotion. Again, when they stop, again it will come. Sugar or any disease, if you go, cancer, again it comes back. After chemo radiation, spending 20-30 lakhs, we think it is gone, but it comes back. Why? They don't know, but now they are starting to understand that 1.5 big organ called gut microbiome is the one that is controlling our genetics, not human genetics. In human, we have 50,000 genes controlling our genetics, but bacteria in the gut, they have 300,000 genes. Majority wins. They control us. So that now they started giving feces of somebody. So somebody's mala, when he's going to the toilet, he collects it. My son, he was in 8th grade, I remember. I told him, in Boston, there is an ad that somebody like a blood donor, they get money, right? Now if you give stools donor, they will give for a healthy person $250. He calculated. He said, I don't want to go to school hereafter. I said, why? Morning, what I go to the toilet, I will go to Boston and give $250 a day. So per month, how many dollars he calculated? Almost $7,500, right? Simply morning toilet, I am getting $7,500. Why should I study? So that now has come as pills, because karma comes back. We are eating white rice, right? Is it a food or a waste product? Waste product, correct. Somebody said food, opposite it is waste product. It is a waste product. Food is red rice. In 1902, a British doctor did research for nerve damage. And that time they were thinking somebody had a nerval problem, it is because of a virus or a bacteria. So all over the world, all the research scientists were looking for which bacteria, which virus causes nerve damage. He found out in red rice, the B complex vitamins are the one that cures nerve problem. He got Nobel Prize for that. A company called Pfizer, which now makes vaccine, they started the first B complex vitamin production. So to make it a little jovial, is it boring? So to make it a little jovial, this has really happened. So let's imagine this is where the Pfizer company is set up the factory. So they are buying 100 kilos of red rice or black rice. They polish the red extract that in Tamil we call tavadu, in Malayalam tavadu. So that is where they take the extract, and that is B complex, and most of you might be having neurobiome, correct? Or B complex vitamins. So now they have extracted. Now what is the waste product? White rice, correct? Now let's say I dump it outside here. 100 kilos every day, white rice. What will happen in few days? Rats will come, cockroach and all insects, dogs, cats, everything come. What will the neighbors do? They go and give a complaint to the municipality that this company is dumping waste product. Because of that, more rats, cockroaches are coming. He complained, really happened. Don't think I'm making a joke. So the municipality gave a instruction to me, the company, that you cannot dump here. You have to take outside the town and dump somewhere, because that's what we do. So I hire somebody to take this 100 kilos of waste product, white rice, and I pay him also because he has to take it out. So he's taking in a bullock cart, let's say. On the way, somebody is asking, what is this? He says, white rice. How much? He said, free. But he said, okay, I'll give for 10 rupees per kilo. That guy says, oh, red rice I'm buying for 100 rupees. This is only 10 rupees, right? Let me buy. And this guy also, anyway, is going to dump it. Instead of going all the way there, in the town itself, he started selling. And that's how we all started eating waste product. This didn't stop with white rice. It started next with iron supplements. Everybody had a hemoglobin problem, iron supplements. So what they started is, a company started making iron supplements. Where did they take iron from? Jaggery. What do you call it? Vellam. They extracted it. What will the waste product be? White sugar. Same story. He dumped it outside, insects and everything. The same story, you got it. Cheaper. Vellam is 100 per kg. This is only 5 rupees. Everybody started buying the waste product. Next came with oils. They extracted vitamin E. What is the waste product? Refined oil. Dumping will create a problem. So they started selling. So karma comes back now. Krishna says, what karma you do will come back. Now how is it coming back now? That's what I'm showing. Now we started eating waste products, correct? All of you, correct? Or I'm sorry to say, most of you. Next, what is your medicine now? Future medicine is coming. Somebody's waste, correct? Is karma coming back? In the name of fecal pills. If anybody is having an internet, right away you can check up. I'm not talking joke. Already it is coming in India also. So karma is coming back. You are all eating waste. Now you will be given waste only medicine. If you eat food, karma will come back. You will be given food as medicine. So again, all these are scientific information that if you take pills, vitamin pills, even in 90, this I have not put the date, 100 or 150 years back they published, only fresh lemon juice you will get the enough vitamins, not pills. Next slide. Now you can go quickly. Again, waste product. And one time, oh stop 1 second. So this you cannot skip. This I did for you. I cannot boldly say in my house. So publicly I can say. Oh, go back one second. This one's the Tirupati Laddu. So my wife has a weakness of eating sweets. So we will make at home in US, but after coming here she is very busy with the lab. So she started to buy sweets from local big branded pure ghee, pure sweet, all the big brands I cannot name. I took and I checked for polyphenols, the medicinal compound from food. Look at most of the laddus, market brand, they have very low of polyphenols. Polyphenols is the medicinal thing which protect our heart, brain, lungs, liver, immune cells, everything. Only exception is, thanks to Tirupati, only laddu that we see high quality is Tirupati laddu. She was shocked. She said, today we cannot get darshan because Sunday, let me go to Tayar. We stopped in Tayar's place and she bought laddus because now she is not taking laddu outside. Why? Because Tirupati laddu is best. Not other temples, right? So many temples are selling laddus and prasad. Why Tirupati laddu is having good quality? There is only one temple in the world that has a food testing lab. Correct? Only one temple in the world that has food testing lab is Tirupati Devasthanam lab. They check, of course I don't know whether they are checking polyphenols, but at least they are looking at some quality, and that is where they are having good quality. If anybody can give us contact to Tirupati Devasthanam, we will be happy to improve Bhagavan's prasad. If he willing and Taya willing, we will make it that the prasad will be the medicine for all of us. So I was invited to California Hare Krishna temple. They said, sir, we are not like other people, continuously chanting Krishna, 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 Krishna. Correct? We are not like other people, like the whites. They are eating beef. We are praying to Bhagavan. We do Gomata worship. We are not vegetarians, pure. But he is healthy. In our community, ISKCON group, we are having cancer increase. Sterility problem in our children. Diabetes. Why, sir? Is Bhagavan angry on us? Why this adharma? Correct? Many people ask. I gave a talk. First, milk in US is not milk-based product. If you pour that milk on your Bhagavan Krishna and chant Krishna Krishna, he will say Tadastu. Correct? What you pour, I give you back. That is why you are all having diseases. So we told them to correct the milk first. We did the testing and helped them. Next slide. So it continues, not only laddu, murukku, then all the foods we started testing at Amma Genomics Chennai, which was supposed to be in US. We started this company in 2019, but because of thanks to COVID, we started in Chennai. All the foods we are checking. We have finished the checking. You name vegetable, everything. Our lab people are shocked. Whatever is called as organic also is not good quality. It is little better than non-organic, but really not good. So we are checking the best foods. So what we are doing is only temporary fix. People who are diabetes are not taking medicines. We don't say don't take. It is very much needed. Somebody who broke the leg, he cannot get up, cannot walk. So we give clutches, right? It is very much needed. But can you say he is all right? Oh, he is walking now. Correct, is walking. But suddenly we are finding him, he got a dog bite. We asked him why. We asked him, you started walking, right? Why did you do run? He said, how can I run? I'm still on crutches. If he had fixed the leg, then when a danger comes, he can run. The same way what we are all saying is, how is your sugar? Oh, it's all normal. What normal? Is it not? It's cured or not? Like you are walking on crutches. The moment you stop medication, what happens? It shoots up. So it's not cured. Then when a virus comes, when cancer comes, a danger comes, can your body fix it? No. Now doctors are correctly saying if you have diabetes uncontrolled, you will end up with diseases in kidney, damage in our eyes, cataract. All this comes because of diabetes. But they are looking at only one angle. Another angle we are looking, no. Because the disease is there. You are just hiding it with just normalizing it. The pancreas is still weak. Research is still thinking pancreas has only one function, produce insulin. No, there are so many unknown functions. So you are only fixing the glucose level, but you are not fixing the pancreas. That is the fundamental problem we see, and that's where we both started giving awareness to public. You take sugar, definitely you have to check your sugar levels, but make sure you are fixing your body organs to healthy. Check your polyphenols level. Check how much antioxidants you have. Otherwise, you will end up with all these diseases. Check your gut bacteria. Next slide. Next slide.